Let's fly south for the winter. But she ran to the west side. And though much was stolen, much still abides. And I know she'd rather keep her distance. But as time moves
on. Okay, that's so much better. It was way too bright, y'all. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, if you are new here, please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and comment below if you would love to see more videos like this. I definitely have more videos to come. And if you never caught one of my videos, I have a ton of videos out already that probably will answer the questions that you're looking for. So go ahead and binge watch my channel. As you can tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about how much it actually costs, monetary, dollar signs, numbers. What does it cost to start your esthetician business, solo esthetician business? Granted, please note, I'm talking about someone who's going out to like run a physical, tangible, commercial setting, brick and mortar business. If you choose to go the other route, like home-based or whatever the case may be, of course, keep in mind that these numbers may not make sense for that, but for this, makes a ton of sense. Just kind of be patient, go at your own pace, at your own kind of like budget. Don't overdo it, and definitely just start with getting things done at the most standard level, I would say, so that way the more you invest into your business and it's actually start to make you some capital, some revenue, then you can invest more and more into your business. And that's with anything, honestly. You do what you need to do to start. Don't think you need all this lavish luxe bullcrap, okay? You just need things that properly are professional, clean, they work, and like I said, the standard level of whatever that may be, just to get your foot in the door and just to get things kind of rolling for your business. So keep that in mind. You're doing great for even clicking on this video, so definitely watch to the end. That lets me know that you're passionate about this new journey. Take out your notes and let's get started. I have my little notes here, so don't mind me looking down. Y'all know the drill. So this is gonna be a pretty quick video. It's not gonna be long and drawn out because really, like I said, I wanted to make this direct for you, for those who just want to get right down to the numbers, sis. Like, we don't need to hear all the jibber jabber. We want to get right down to the what is the pesos. I broke how much it costs to start an esthetician business down, or like in 3 different categories, the main things basically. So the first category is legal business costs, all your like documents, and school. I grouped this into one thing because you clearly need to go to school. Please, y'all, get the proper training, education, licensing that you need for this business. So each of these categories are going to be kind of like arranged because, for one, it depends on what state you're in, your laws, all of those things matter. And then it depends on the way you pick what you pick, like where you pick your business, how much it costs in that area. Like, these, just know that this is kind of like a range thing. It's not a specific thing, but what I did try to go off is what I actually paid to start my business. So you'll definitely hear a number for me, really what I spent to start my business, and I'm in North Carolina if you didn't know. So it may be similar to you if you are also in the state of North Carolina. So school for me, I went to Aveda Institute, and I went to the one in Chapel Hill here in North Carolina, and my cost was about $16,500 for my schooling. $6,000 of that was out of pocket. The rest of it was financial aid. But I know that there are schools in my area, like more of the community college way. If you want to go that route, it only starts at like about $5,000. So we're gonna range this schooling from $5,000 to, let's say, $17,000 because $16,000, $500, I mean, round up. Okay, so we're gonna get into all the legal fees. So depending on what state you're in, it can cost anywhere from $99 to $150, I'd say, for your licensing of your business. So your business license or your business registration or your LLC. Here in North Carolina, it cost me $125 plus like some convenience fee or something that was like a couple dollars, I don't know. So I think it was like 126 or 127 altogether that it cost me to register my business. Then open up a bank. So the next thing in this category is to open up a business bank account to operate your business, like where you're going to receive your funds and all of that stuff, where you're going to pay yourself out. In my next video, by the way, I will be doing like an esthetician budget video, like how to budget your business once you get it going. So stay tuned for that, definitely. So anywho, like the bank will cost you anywhere from $0 to like $25. Some business bank accounts I think make you deposit $500, but don't quote me on that. I think mine was $25. And then a lot of those have fees. You have to keep a certain amount of money in the business bank account, blah blah blah. Look into that. All right, so your actual esthetician licensing. Okay, so we talked about your business licensing, but now how much does it cost to have your esthetician licensing? Because you do have to pay for testing, you got to pay for the actual license, and so on and so forth. So here where I am, the licensing was about $20, I think, for the actual application to like fill out. And then the cost to take the practical exam and the theory exam here in North Carolina for me was a total of $184. So it's about $90 something a piece for each test. I paid for mine all together. It came up to $184. Okay, sorry, my camera turned off again. Where was I? Where was I? If my camera didn't cut off as usual. I'm sure it's probably not big of a difference in other states, so just check your cosmetology state board website, and then you'll be able to find, or check with your school. They'll give you all that information on specifically what your protocol is to fill out for your testing, how much it costs, and all those things. The last thing I have in this category for like documents is insurance. So you're gonna need insurance to operate your business, to be covered rather, and protected for your business, protect yourself, protect your clients. You want to get insurance. You're not gonna know when you need it until you need it. Then if you don't have it, now what? Right. So get insurance. Student insurance costs $15. You can get student insurance from ASCP. They have great everything. Their whole program is the bomb. I've had it since I was in school. Definitely look into ASCP. I know I've mentioned it before on my videos. But you can get insurance as a student for $15. Then when you become licensed, which will be about $200. It's a little more, I think, but I just don't know the exact 220 something, 232, whatever, you get it. So it's gonna be around $200 for insurance. So total, everything in the first category so far that we talked about for legal, business costs, schooling, documents, and things like that, comes from range at the low end to about $5,318, and then high end, if you go to a school like mine, Aveda, where it costs more, the high end cost is going to be $17,079. So big range, right? But all depends on your state and where you pick to go in your journey. So let's jump into the next category. So location, fees, and operating costs. So I have three types of locations, I should say, that you could have. There could be more, but I'm just naming the ones that popped in my mind. Like myself, I have a suite. So speaking on myself, my suite is $125 a week. Now, depending on your area, depending on how updated that suite is, depending on where that suite is located, so location definitely applies. So it can go from $100 a week to as high as $250 a week. I know some places charge for a spa suite. Okay, so you can also do a storefront right at the gate. Now, if you have the budget to just go ahead and cash out like this and get a storefront, by all means get a storefront, because that's the level that that's the level that most estheticians would like to go to next when they come from a salon suite. So if you can go straight to the storefront, do it. So that can run you anywhere from about $1,600 to $4,000 a month. Next option I have that you can get is booth rent. So booth rent, why I have this listed a little bit differently, is because there are salons that are open. Like, So like when I say the salon suite, you have your own door. You come in to that person's door, they can close it. It's like their own little room. When you pay booth rent at some places in an open salon, like I mean, there's no doors. Nobody has separate doors. Everybody has separate equipment, but it's all in like one room. So you can see everybody. So you're just being serviced by who you're serviced with, say in your chair or your esthetician table, and then there's someone next to you, however so many feet away, being serviced as well. So you pay a booth rent for, professionals pay a booth rent for them all to work in the same salon. Now that can range anywhere from about $70 a week to $200 a week. It really just depends on how much traffic or how popular that salon is. So booking site, and this is an operating cost, and you need a way for people to even know how to book you, know how to even get to the location now that you just secured. So I use GLOSSGENIUS, y'all. I cannot rave enough about GLOSSGENIUS. Like I used maybe three other booking sites before, and none of them ever compared to how seamless, how professional looking, how like classy it still is with GLOSSGENIUS. Even though it's on like another site, it's not your specific site, they make it to where it literally looks like your private site on GLOSSGENIUS. I would highly recommend that to any professional. I've never had an issue with them. And one thing I will tell you though is when you do have an issue, like I've had issue with clients but not with the actual company, and when you have issues with clients though or anything, they answer like that, like so quick. You can email them. It's just quick, like the way that they respond. Like they be on it for real. Like they really be on it. I have like a little code in my description box. So if you are looking for something to really start out, something that's still affordable, but you get all the bells and whistles, because another site I was using that I got this many features, like on GLOSSGENIUS, it cost me about $10 to $15 more than what I'm paying with GLOSSGENIUS. So it's like just a smarter choice. It's only $24 a month. So definitely check the description box and use my code to get $30 off from GLOSSGENIUS. But booking sites does range anywhere from free, 99, like $0. So you can get a booking site, and it can go anywhere up to, I think I've seen the most like $49, $50, something like that. So the total that I have in the second category for your location fees, your operating costs, is at the lowest end is going to be $674 a month, up to the thousands, $1,000, $2,000, $4,000, $5,000. It just, like I said, it just depends on what space you book. For me, it's about $674 for me personally a month. So the third category that I have is equipment and supplies. So the things that you need, you got all your legal documents, you got somewhere to even run and operate your business. Now you need tools to operate that business. If you need like start from scratch, you don't know where to get any supplies from, I made a whole list for you. Like you are so in luck, like you special, like I treat you like you special, so you special. But I made a whole esthetician supply list from Amazon, because it's just like so convenient. Like who don't like 1 day to 2 day shipping? In the description box below, so definitely check out my esthetician supply list, and it will list all the supplies you need to get started. You can just click right on that list. So back bar products is basically what I mean, like the skincare. This can be anything. Like check out places like SkinScript or Circadia or Image. Very low cost. You don't have to buy a certain amount to hurry up and get like back bar products for your business. They're not high cost. They're very affordable, very effective though. Like these work right out the gate. Very entry level skincare, or even advanced, like Image. A lot of Circadia, a lot of Image is you're getting into some more advanced stuff. So if you want to do a really good starter one, SkinScript is definitely a good one. I mentioned it 1,000 times on my channel. No, I'm not sponsored by them. They just are that great, y'all. Check out SkinScript. So you can go from anywhere like $300 starting off to like get everything you need for like each skin type, to about $600 a month. Just depends on how many or how big, I would say, the products you want to start in. I will tell you to constantly invest into inventory, because if you don't have inventory, you can't service anyone. you're not making any money.
What's the point?
Right. Okay. Constantly invest into inventory. So your supplies all together. So this is, like I said, your miscellaneous 4x4s and type of 2x2s and type of supplies like that. This is gonna cost you about $500 roughly. That's typically, I believe, what it cost me. Just starting out, just like I said, with the basic quantity, basic standard supplies, whatever. Your massage table, what you need to use to have them even to lay on or sit on to be serviced is going to be anywhere from $90 to about $300 for like an entry level one, because they go way up into the thousands, but now you're getting into like the electricals or like specific beds. The next thing you'll need is a steamer, and this is, I got like a 3-in-1. Yeah, because it was the high frequency, well, 4-in-1. I got a 4-in-1 magnifying lamp, steamer, high frequency, and the rotation brush. So you can get the 2-in-1 though. You can get like the magnifying lamp, the steamer. You can get the magnifying lamp, the steamer, and the high frequency. I mean, whatever floats your boat there. Just make sure you have magnifying lamp and a steamer, because those are like kind of what you'll need right out the gate. That can cost you anywhere from $90 for like the steamer itself or the magnifying lamp itself to anywhere up to about $300. Mine was like $260, $250, $260. The wax pot you'll need can range you again, this all depends, like I said, on what wax pot you go with. Single one, a smaller one, a larger one, a double wax pot. It just depends. You just need a wax pot to like start out with and work with, obviously, but this can be anywhere from $90 to $200. The next thing is wax. That is going to cost you anywhere from 20 bucks to 40, 50 bucks, depending on how much wax you're buying at a time, but you will always need a lot of wax. Stock up on wax. All right, hot towel cabinet. So where you're going to store your hot towels is very important, but I do say invest in this too, because if you get the cheaper one, they just don't work as good. Like, you're going to eventually need the more standard one anyway, so it's just best to, even if you get the smaller standard one, just go ahead and get that one, like the one that has the 1 row. I have a double row one and it has the UV sterilizer, so it does like everything in one. And it's not super expensive. It's still more on the affordable side for like what you're getting. But it can range anywhere from $90 $40 for like a little kind of like handheld towel warmer, $90 for like the standard one, and then up to $200. Mine was about $120 something. Okay, in your cart you need something to work off of. So you have your bed, you have your steamer, you have your light, you have your supplies, you need a cart to work on. This is like the basic stuff and you can pretty much get rolling. But your cart, it can go anywhere from, you can get a cart from like Walmart, Target, but you can get like anywhere from $15 all the way up to $50, I think I've seen. But my cart that I got is, I love it, by the way. It has all these compartments. It's a link below in the description box and under the Esthetician supplies list, so definitely check out the cart that I have. It only was like 40 bucks for me, so definitely worth it. Love that cart. Like, I literally, like, when I tell you I can move through my services so quick because of the cart,
just get the cart.
The total for the third category, equipment and supplies, comes about $1,200 on up, but $1,200, let's say, starting at the low end. Everything you'll need to just go ahead and start, like I said, all together, like all three categories. On the low end, we have it coming in at about $7,692. On the high end, and again, high end is like if you're choosing the higher end rent location or the higher end school. Like I said, Aveda was more expensive, so that is where like that high end is coming from in terms of like those decisions. But the higher end is $19,453. On the low end, still under $10,000, still really good. I mean, like, that's really good to go ahead and just start your business in, because you have to understand, you in the beauty business, you can make that back. Like, you really can. If you're doing your due diligence with your business, you can really make that $7,000 back, like, quickly if you getting them in and getting them out. Like, you really can. I personally pay, so that you guys are aware, this $7,000. Like, once I added up what I actually paid, and this is for like everything but the school, like the whole fee of $16,500, to start my business, like to open it up physically, I spent about $7,000. So you're gonna be somewhere around that. If you're here in North Carolina, or you choose kind of like the route I did, save up your money little by little, or buy, like what I did was, I went by service. So let's say I wanted to start out with facials or something. I would make a list of what I needed from, well, first I did like all of my legal stuff. Then I would like make a list of what I needed to start out supply wise for facials, and I checked things off as I went. If I can afford 2 things a month, boom. If I can afford, like, all while I was in school, I just kind of checked things off my list. It's the smartest thing, because literally when you get out of school, you are set. Like, why not set yourself up? Like, come on, we setting ourselves up for success right out the gate. So that's what I did. I just inched away at all of my goals. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Like, I literally just had a baby and was going through all of that, like pregnant and having a baby, focusing on that and focusing on it. Like, you can do it. There's no excuse. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed it, if it helped you, or if there's something that you really would like to know about that I can be assistance to. I will definitely make a video about it. Don't forget to share this with someone else that you know this could be helpful to. And yes, I will see you guys next time. Again, I believe I'm gonna do next the esthetician budgeting video, how to now budget your business while you're running it, to actually pay yourself, make money and stuff like that. So if you are looking for a video like that, definitely subscribe, definitely tell your friend, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.